Okay, so now we're over to the account where we was running the test for manual bidding. So let me first of all break it down in terms of the objective we was going for and what we was using. So it was a 2.9 million audience. This is obviously completely cold audience. It was a lookalike audience that helps you guys to kind of understand. The product we were selling is a £99 product, converting really well on auto bids. So we wanted to obviously change it over, start scaling it onto manual bids. So what we decided to do is we want to keep the budget not low, but we want to test it low to begin with and see how it worked out. So we went for £75 daily budget. And the reason for this, I can't remember which group I've seen this in, but so a lot of people testing budgets of $100 daily and getting results from it. So I thought, okay, let's test this, let's see how it goes, because we can always test it later on and go for a higher budget, which we are going to do next. So that's what we're going to do. So we started running this from March 27th till about midnight, well, start of April the 1st. So it gives about 5 days in terms of how to track it and seeing what the results were going to be. We started on the 27th with 2 campaigns, and as the days went on, we upped it to 5 campaigns and started running to see if we're getting any results from it. So I hope you've got a bit of background information to that now, and now I can go into the nitty gritty of what actually happened. So these here, like I say, the only difference was the bid budget. The max bid budget was the only difference. What split these ads up completely. So in terms of this first video, this first ad here, the ads were all video as well. I'll just mention that as well to you guys. So the first ad here, the manual bidding was at max bid, started at £20 max bid, and this one here started at £25 max bid. So if you look at the results, which is quite strange for saying this was higher max bid, that the amount spent was less, pretty much half, and the reach was half as well. So first day we got no sales from this, which I understandably knew this may be the case, because we knew that we had to give some data to the actual bidding process to start getting it going. But it was good to see it was actually working, and I didn't have to keep checking it. Well, I did keep checking it, but I didn't actually run out. I thought what was going to happen, it was the £75 budget was going to be done within like space of an hour. That wasn't the case, and we didn't actually even spend anywhere near the amount. So if you think about it, it should have been about £150 spent. We spent only £20 for the whole day, which was quite interesting to see that. But again, we were just testing, so we thought let's see what happens on day 2. So when we go to day 2, let's just change that to the 28th. Okay, so it might be mixed up a little bit now because it's changed the ad sets around. But this one here, which was the bidding started at £25, started to kick in. So we've got the £25 one here, as you can see, and then at the bottom here now we've got the £20 one. So it kind of changed around. The bidding on this one picked up. Day 2, we've got a lot of reach and spent pretty much near enough all our budget and made 1 sale. We got a lot of clicks to the website. We thought this was good. Okay, we got the sale and we thought, yes, it's working really well. We also started running 4 other ad sets. So this ad set here was, we upped it again, started the budget higher. So the max bid on this one was £34 max bid. This one here was £26 max bid. And this one here was £30 max bid. So we wanted to test different ranges and see what's going to work well. So again, we did spend money, which was good to see. The reach was not as good. The reach on the £34 one, which was the highest one, made sense that we spent a little bit more, but again, nowhere near £75. So it looks like to me that it takes a day for Facebook to actually optimize. I don't know if this is just on the lower budget ones, but it takes Facebook it seems to be a day to actually optimize it and start to get the results, i.e. see from this one here. But even with that being said, the £34 one obviously did work well because it was a higher budget, and at the same time we made a sale from it. So if you look in terms of the conversion of the cost per purchase, it was a lot cheaper, which I'm happy to take that. It was pretty much nearly enough, half plus more on the actual version, the first batch of ads, I should say, which was, again, it was a lower bid, but at the same time we went in with a higher bid here and we started to bring in a sale, which was really good. These 3 below here started to not really do anything, so that was that there. So again, we left it another day, which was the 29th, and this is where it kind of got a bit dead because nothing really was happening. Okay, nothing seemed to happen in terms of sales. We've got a few clicks to the website, but in terms of this one here, which was the original ad set, which was running at This one was £25 max bid. We spent nothing. We spent 28p, which is nothing. This one here, which is now moved, this was the other one that was running on the first day. Again, spent £1. So it seems like if Facebook has not got enough money to spend, in terms of they think you're not, I don't know if in terms of not spending, but there's not enough budget to kind of go around, they're not basically going to get you any reach. Because look at this, 110 reach, which was crazy. Whereas obviously the other ones here, which were the higher bids, max bids, we're getting reach. Again, not spending a lot though, only £8, £10, £42. So there's not a lot of spending here on the 29th, and again, not much action happened. So what happened on the 30th was we changed the budgets completely. Want to see if it would make any difference, and it kind of didn't. So it seems in terms of this, well, let me tell you what the budget's changed to. So this one here, which was originally at the £20 max bid, we upped this to the suggested bid that Facebook said of £33.34. Got a little bit of reach, but nothing compared to previous, so it was pretty dead. This one here was really good because we obviously got a sale from it, so it was £4.45 for the sale, but that's pretty much all we spent in terms of getting £75 reach. We didn't really spend anything on that. That bid stayed the same at £26. This one here again stayed at £30. This one here, this was one of the first campaign ones. We upped this here to £34, but it looked like it was too late. The campaign was already dead. And this one here, which is strange because this was already at the £34 one, and again it didn't reach anything. So in terms of upping the bids on this, I don't know again if this correlates with the budget being so low and Facebook just thought, you know what, we don't really want to get you any reach. It just wasn't working. It was bidding like say £34 per bid, but you say if you look at the daily budget, £75, it's pretty much not much you can do with £34 budget or £34 bid. Hence the reason why obviously upping the budget will help when we test it again. So realistically, this day here it kind of collapsed. We made one sale, which was good, so the spend on the ads we did make money on this, so it was profitable, but at the same time it wasn't how we wanted to go. All the ads seemed to have just been died off, the reach was not getting there, and we thought, you know what, we kind of know in terms of learning how this works here, clicks gone down, reach gone down, etc. Higher budget's going to help. And like I said, we ran this for one more day on the 31st. This was a 4-day run. Again, we made a sale, which was good. Can't complain. The cost per purchase was £8.53, so I'll take them all day long. But again, the reach was just not getting there on the actual ads, which was unfortunate. Because I believe if the reach was getting there, we could always improve that. So to me, obviously testing this so far, everyone will have different theories. But what it seems like, if the bids are not working and you try and tweak them, they may work if your budget's higher, or if not, you need to up that budget. Because I think because the fact that we didn't up the budget but was changing the bids around, it seems to have a little bit of an effect, but overall it didn't have a massive effect on anything. So like I say, when we're going to test it next time around, it's going to be a lot higher budget daily, which I think will definitely get the reach out there. And again, in terms of tweaking the ad sets budget max bid, maybe we'll duplicate and change it, or maybe we'll try and do both and obviously test it by just tweaking it again. But it's all obviously data that we've got. We've obviously picked up a lot of information from this, and at the same time, like I say, if you look at the actual lifetime of these ad sets, actually ran to the first, but so you can see obviously in terms of spend, £250 spend, 396 made, so it's not bad. It was a profitable campaign, which is always good. Only 4 sales those amount of days, which is unfortunate because obviously normally if it was on auto bids, it would have definitely made a lot more sales than that. But like I say, this was a learning process. Now we've got a bit of information for this as well. We can now start putting this into practice and start to implement it across the board on different campaigns as well. So definitely manual bidding does work. It's all about just in terms of tweaking, testing, and seeing how it works best for you. But yeah, definitely recommend it. It's definitely worth something doing going forward if you are looking to scale.